don't know what they want because they'll
you
try
all
to
over the
convince you
place
to be a girlfriend to audition for the white role.
Do you understand
of the role they'll never give you? But now he's saying you're doing all this and you're not getting nowhere, which means they absolutely don't know what they want. Which is why you should do
men don't know what they
nothing
want?
at all.
No, wrong. You don't.
So we taking L's because we not in relationships.
Ladies.
So let us know how to get a relationship.
Exactly.
They don't know if you're the expert.
I said it. This is the sixth time.
I'm waiting on it.
Add value outside of sex.
What is that? What's valuable to you as a man? Because I mean, all men are pretty. Men are simple creatures, right? You would say a man is a simple creature.
I can give you a general answer, but it'll be different for each guy.
So since you're a man, you could speak for all men, right?
I said I can give you a general answer.
Now you ain't answering my question. Wow, how the roles have reversed.
I just told you I can give you. I said my answer for you is, right? Dating advice for women. How do women get a relationship? Very easy, right? There's a lot of guys that want you ladies. They're in your DMs. They holler at you in the mall, at Walmart, Target, at a gas station. So you can go ahead and prioritize a relationship first. That's what I think you ladies should do. You shouldn't be just having sex first. You should prioritize getting in a relationship, right? But you ladies already had sex before, like she said. Well, I don't want to go ahead and just get in a relationship with a man where the sex could be whack because you are always comparing and contrasting. So therefore, let's just get to reality. The reality is you're going to have sex first. So if you're going to have sex with a man first prior to the relationship, it's incumbent upon you to add value immediately after sex if you want a relationship with that man. If you do not add value outside of sex, you will not get a relationship from that man. That is the truth. Now, even if you add value outside of sex, it's a possibility that you still won't get a relationship out of that man because maybe you just chose the wrong man, right? So now it's about choosing the right man that actually wants a relationship, the same thing that you want. And that's going to come with discernment, the ability to make good judgment. It's hard for you ladies to do that because you've been digmatized. You got whole brain. You can't think linear. You can't think straight. Your thinking is very tangential. So therefore, you need some masculine guidance from a man, a father figure who doesn't have intentions of having sex with you. That's going to be father, brother, no in a friend zone. Don't ask them for advice. You go for someone that don't want to smash y'all. Maybe a nigga like me. I'm not trying to hit nobody. So with that being said, you can click that link that's pinned in the YouTube description. Ask me, give me the specifics, and I'll coach you. So
what's the difference between a man that wants to smash me that makes it good advice versus a man that doesn't want to smash me that makes it...
You like that, right? How I sold it?
Not good advice. Because you just said a whole bunch of nothing. You really...
Well, do you think that if you're talking to a man and he has sexual intentions for you, do you think that would be bias and that would be he wouldn't be having your best interests because he has ulterior motives?
Any man with ulterior motives is a man with ulterior motives. So if he can be honest with me about that, he wants sex, hey, he putting it in my face. But those men that try to go around the fact that they don't want... I wasn't done talking.
Have ulterior motives?
I wasn't done talking.
No, does he?
Does my what?
Would your father have ulterior motives? No.
I wasn't done talking.
No, but I hear what you're saying. All right, fellas, mission is critical. I was searching my name online and found tons of information that was way too personal. So I thought to myself, who has the ability to leak this type of information? And I found out there's companies called data brokers that profit out of selling your information to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. You already know I've been through many matrix attacks where people create fake pages of mine by using my data. And the same can happen to you. That's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep them off of these sites. They also do other things like bank fraud, identity theft alerts, and also VPN access. I want you to go ahead and utilize my link below in the description box for a 14-day free trial. At least you'll see if you've been compromised or not. Privacy is key nowadays, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link in the description box at aura.com. cooley.com/nofugazi and get 2 weeks free. That's more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed.
Not letting me finish.
I already heard what you just said. I'm asking you another question.
Ulterior motives is different from a man with no ulterior motives.
That
so
would
if
be true,
he's
yes.
trying to have sex with me, there is an ulterior motive. So you telling me that a man that wants sex only wants sex, or a man that wants sex wants a relationship too? Which one is it? Because you kind of fiddling the fence here, and you got to be real direct and draw that line.
I'm super direct.
So you saying that a man that wants sex with me changes his intentions after he gets the sex? Or is a man that wants sex with me somebody that I can't take advice from?
Nope, you gotta learn how to think. Very simple.
No, you helping me think, right?
Yeah.
That's what
so
the point of this conversation
the
is.
man.
So you saying that the man that doesn't want sex with you is who you're supposed to take advice from versus the man that does want sex with you?
Yes.
Why?
Because it would be a higher probability of the person who has no sexual intentions with you to give sound advice.
So you're telling me that a man that has sexual intentions for you will try to trick you. That's what you're saying, because that's what you do.
Because he's trying to smash, not because that's what I do. Why would I do that? Because he's trying to smash.
But you speak it from a man's point of view, and if you have a man's point of view in mind, then that's coming from you, right?
Yeah, but it's human nature. It's human nature. So look at this.
Human nature, or is it?
No, we can make it an analogy. Let's just make an analogy.
No,
if you
stop
go
with the
to
analogies, I'm not answering any more analogies.
You don't know how to think, so I gotta help you think, right? So if you go to a financial advisor and you're looking for this financial advisor to basically put some money in the stock market for you, buy certain stocks and invest in some Bitcoin, which you know nothing about, so it's probably good for you to go to go to a financial advisor. He's advising you about your finances, but he also has intentions of having sex with you, right?
Well, that's unprofessional.
Ladies, y'all hear this man? He all over the place.
Right?
A real gonna let you know he want to, and if he don't want to, he gonna let you know. And a real that want to gonna let you know, and that's your choice to choose him or whatever. It ain't all it is. Fugazi.
You're not a man, so you don't understand.
But I talk to real men, and I learn from real men, and I know that a real man gonna tell me he want to, and if he want to, and I choose to. That's both of our decisions. It's not that he got to trick me to get it. It's not that he lying to me to get it. It's that the real that want to get it, he gonna get it. And if he don't, he don't got to do all this tricking and saying, acting like he want a relationship or nothing like that.
So have you ever had sex with a guy? Once you met him, he was completely honest. Like you're saying, he was real. He's a real and he walked up to you and he was 100% honest.
Correct.
He told you exactly what was on his mind.
Exactly.
Listen, Houston, I'm trying to take you back to the hotel and bust you down right now. Those are my true intentions. I'm not looking for nothing serious afterwards, but I want to bust you down now.
Yeah.
One, did that ever happen to you? Have a guy ever been that direct and honest with you and tell you exactly what's on his mind? And then also, did you have sex with him right then and there, like he said?
The real thing is, it didn't matter if I had sex with him on that day or a month later, because he kept his word before and after. Because a real ain't gonna switch up before or after sex.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually did give up sex to a man on a first date, and he was honest. He didn't have to rizz you up.
No.
He was just like, let's go ahead and have
all
sex.
the way through and through. Yes.
So
and then after sex, it didn't change. It happens. That can happen for you, ladies.
Okay. No.
It don't have to switch after sex.
No.
Unless that's how you moving.
No. That's totally fine.
That's how he moving.
No. That's totally fine.
That's how he moving, y'all.
What we have to realize is this, though. If you are the type of woman that would not seek out any type of emotional connection with a man, and a man can just be honest with his true thoughts and tell you exactly what he wants, and then you would adhere to it based off of maybe you're sexually attracted to him, and you would say, yes, go into that hotel and get your cheeks clapped down, you are no longer a woman. You're basically a man. You took on the characteristic traits of a man. That's how men behave. Men can have sex void of emotions and void of any genuine connection. If you can have sex like that, then you took on the characteristic traits of a man.
How did we get there? I have a vajayjay.
We got there because you just
and I wanted to use it.
That you let him smash with me being no connection.
That's not... Okay, how does that correlate? Okay, well, I'll follow you then.
Sure.
So that's what it's like to be a man, right? So what is it like
a man? I'm saying essentially like you took on the same characteristic traits and attraction triggers and how men move in dating. You took on all of those behaviors, just how men take on.
So
because
more so mentality, right?
The mentality, you took on the man's mentality. And what I'm saying is, like, let's just reverse it. If you walked up to a man and was like, hey, I want to have sex with you right now, most men would be like, man, listen, you ain't saying nothing. Let's go.
Yeah.
Because they don't need no emotional connection. They don't really need to know your name.
Okay.
They don't need to know nothing about you. If you did that, like if a man walked up to you, like we just went through, you said yes, and then you had sex with him, you took on the same mentality and characteristic traits of a man. So essentially, you will be a man.
Okay. But
in that term. Yeah.
Okay. So me choosing who I want is manly.
Masculine, yes.
Yeah.
How is that masculine?
Go ahead, Grace.
It's just, how do I word this? I think social media has a lot to do with this imbalance in dynamics between the feminine and the masculine roles, because right now a lot of people have instant gratification. So we're evolving into and have become a society of very masculine women and unfortunately feminine men.
So what is a woman telling a man what she wants, which is womanly? If I have a vajayjay, I'm a woman.
It's not necessarily.
So what about it is manly?
Not necessarily. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you were to go out and pursue a man, that's masculine, in my opinion.
Wow, that's a hot take, because I think that a woman wanting what she wants is mature.
And I can understand.
I feel like that's immature as a woman to act like you scared to get rejected, so you never shoot your shot at somebody that you want.
One thing I don't.
So how is that
masculine? I want to be pursued because I have to submit to a masculine male who is more masculine than me, especially as a single mom.
I
I'm the head of the household.
I feel like that plays on how you're raised as well.
Yeah.
Only because, like, if you were raised by a single woman, you're more so taught to be independent and also speak up for what you want.
Yeah.
So maybe you were raised with two parents, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So you were taught, like, your dad pursued your mom, but what if the
my mom
tables were
proposed
turned?
to my dad?
Exactly.
Well,
so
listen,
that's manly.
what made you?
That's proven her point. That's proven her point. Single moms. That's proven her point. Single moms, generally speaking, single moms tend to be more masculine because they have to take on more masculine traits on raising the children. They try to play the disciplinarian and things like that. And she's saying that she's alluding to, well, I want to be more feminine, so it wouldn't be in my best interest to be pursuing a man like that, like how men pursue women. I'm not going to go ahead and do that.
If you can't lead me in a conversation, if you can't pursue me, I can't submit to you. You can't lead me anywhere.
So is it about him wanting you or leading you?
Exemplifying leadership, yes.
So going after what you want as a woman is manly?
No,
if you know a man is your
utilize
type.
masculine energy, yes.
So if you know a man is your type and he's the man that you want, you wouldn't do anything you wanted to have him.
Well, she's not going to do like you said, walk up to a guy and say, hey, let's go ahead and have sex, or accept the man's request when he says, hey, let's go ahead and have sex. So is it manly to
accept the request or to do what the man did? Because I said I've accepted a man's request. I didn't say that I've pursued. So if you listening, then you would know that. But I'm listening. Seems to me
acceptance both. Accepting the man's request. If a man is saying that he wants to only have sex with you right now and get a hotel, like the hypothetical, and you said that, well, yeah, I've actually done that once where I didn't have any connection. You said that you didn't have any connection with the man. There was no emotional ties. You just went ahead and said you seen that he was attractive through your observation.
Correct.
That's how men behave. Men, we fall in love with our eyes. Women tend to fall in love with their ears from a general perspective, meaning that they're looking to hear something from the man to get some type of chemistry with the man so they can feel a certain type of way with that man prior to them having sex. You said that you do not need that connection with the man. You can just go ahead and have sex with him. I'm saying, well, that's how men behave. That's not how women behave. Cooley, you would be a broken woman.
If you're going to ask me a question, you got to stick to what you actually said, okay? So what you asked me is that you asked me if a man was honest from the jump and he wanted to pursue me. Yeah. And I said, okay, I'm fine with him pursuing me.
But sexually,
cool. Though. Correct. Yeah. Sexually. So is every topic going to be about sex, or are you going to get past that and learn how to dominate a woman with her mind emotionally and not just physically? Because it seems like that's all you worried about.
No, that's all you want because you accepted a guy that just wanted to have sex.
I accepted a guy that told me the truth. I accepted a guy that told me the truth. So don't put words in my mouth. You gotta be a man and stick to what you're saying.
I am a man.
I said that. Yes, a man that is pursuing me and lets me know anything from the jump, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go for what he talking about, especially if he being honest. So she said that it's manly to pursue.
Masculine.
It's masculine to pursue a man in the same way that he would pursue me. It's masculine to go after what I want.
I said it utilizes masculine energy. Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.